This week we'll finally see the release of Young Sheldon Season 7 Episode 6, and it won't go well between Georgie and Sheldon after a protracted hiatus. In the latest episode of Young Sheldon Season 7 Episode 6, Georgie Schott rejected Sheldon's assumption that he is his brother's best man. A mini break caused by March Madness meant that fans of Young Sheldon Season 7 had to wait 2 weeks for a new season. Thankfully, Georgie and Mandy will finally begin getting ready for their wedding in the next Young Sheldon episode, suggesting that CBS is making the long wait worthwhile. Baptists, Catholics, and an attempted drowning. The official trailer for Young Sheldon Season 7 Episode 6 is released on CBS via TV promos ahead of the outing. In it, Sheldon expects he would be his brother's best man, but Georgie promptly declines. View the video down below. Mary enthusiastically announces the beginning of Georgie and Mandy's wedding preparations in another scene of the video. It has been proven by earlier information about the upcoming Young Sheldon Season 7 episode that Sheldon isn't the only one having problems. Audrey McAllister, Mandy's mother, will also be a new adversary for Mary. That Georgie doesn't pick the younger Cooper as his best man right now makes logical, given how unpleasant Sheldon has been lately and his slow drift away from the Cooper family. It doesn't help that Sheldon's presence initially caused his elder brother's life to be unhappy in Young Sheldon. Mandy's response demonstrates just how absurd it is for the boy genius to even think he will play such a significant part in the nuptials. Having said that, more investigation seems to indicate that Georgie is stuck with no other option for his best man. Little Sheldon is a family sitcom, while The Big Bang Theory concentrated on the strength of friendship and the Pasadena gang's love for Sheldon. Only the boy genius in the book has friends, which is strange for someone who is meant to be socially awkward. Though the prequel never actually depicts them, Missy has been making references to a few of her classmates. Georgie's storyline has primarily focused on his romantic relationships. Sheldon is the only one available, unless he intends to appoint Dale as his best man. Sheldon will not be present for the event, according to the first picture from Georgie and Mandy's Young Sheldon wedding. Why he's not there is a mystery, but even more so is why the Coopers would even consider going ahead with the celebration without Sheldon. Sheldon is still a part of the family, despite how bothersome he is. It's also one of their last opportunities to rejoice as a group. Georgie made her television debut on The Big Bang Theory a few years later, right before Sheldon marries Amy. Sheldon's brother never went to Pasadena until far later in the sitcom's run, unlike Missy and Mary, who both made appearances in the nerd-centric comedy's debut season. As it turned out, Sheldon's ignorance of Georgie's sacrifices for their family after George's passing caused the two to fall out. They never would have reconciled if Mary hadn't insisted on it. Georgie did not have a major part in the ceremony, even though he did finally attend Sheldon's wedding. Sheldon decided to cast Leonard in the role rather than his brother. In the framework of The Big Bang Theory, this made sense because Johnny Galecki was effectively Sheldon's minder for the majority of the show's existence. Curiosity begs the question of whether Sheldon's choice to not at least question his brother about the situation was influenced by Georgie's rejection to have him serve as best man at his wedding to Mandy. Coincidentally, a few seasons prior, Leonard married Penny and Sheldon served as his best man. Theories circulated that CBS was planning to save Georgie and Mandy's wedding for their follow-up series Young Sheldon before it was officially announced that the couple would tie the knot. Following Sheldon and the Coopers' conclusion of their journey in Medford, Texas, the arc of George and Mary's eldest child will continue as he and his spouse experience the highs and lows of parenthood. The CBS TV schedule for 2024-2025 will feature the as-yet untitled Young Sheldon successor series, which will be a multi-camera program as opposed to a single-camera endeavor like its parent show. One may argue that the storyline that takes Georgie and Mandy to Young Sheldon for their wedding is superior. It permits George, who is certain to pass away at some point in the remaining episodes of the Big Bang Theory prequel, to still be a part of the event. The couple's courtship, which began in Young Sheldon, will also reap significant rewards from doing this. Thirdly, everything happens in the same way as many of their other major events, such as their first date, meet cute, and baby Cease's birth. Before Young Sheldon concludes, it finally provides the Coopers another cause to rejoice.